Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I just wanted to hop on here for a quick disclaimer. I actually recorded this video back in April when I went on a spring break trip with my friends, but needless to say, these packing tips are still super useful, super helpful. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get on with the video. Tip that I want to share with you guys is to always try and plan your outfits. And by this, I mean, first of all, you need to check the weather. You don't know if it's going to be too hot, too cold during the day, during the night, what things are you going to be doing over there. So it's very important to check your weather in order to see what outfits you'll feel most comfortable in. With that, I also suggest having a Pinterest board just filled with outfit inspiration. I have my own and I just put a bunch of outfit inspirations there, so whenever I'm not sure what to bring, what to wear, whatever, then I just head over to that board and just get some inspiration from there. Also, if you're into accessories, then I suggest planning out your accessories beforehand, and by this I mean earrings, necklaces, rings, bags, sunglasses, whatever it may be. Well, I just suggest planning it out before you actually pack your bags, just so you can have a clear idea what you're gonna wear with each outfit. My second tip I'm gonna share with you guys is very simple and very straightforward. Just pack your outfits together, and usually I use packing cubes or just bags in general to pack each outfit together. I use these packing cubes from Catherine Malandrino. I just got them at Marshall's, but they're super cute and they save a lot of space, and they come in handy when you want to just pack your outfits together and be more organized. I also suggest packing your shoes in a bag or a plastic bag, shoe bag, whatever it may be, just so you don't get the clothes dirty from, all the dirt behind the shoe. So I really suggest doing that. Trust me, you'll thank me later. The third tip that I want to share with you guys is always checking the airline dimensions. In this case, I'm going to travel to LA through American Airlines, but back from LA through JetBlue, and each of those airlines have different dimensions. These are the carry-on dimensions. At least I'm going to be traveling with a carry-on, but if you're traveling with a carry-on as well and you're not so sure if it's too big to fit in the upper cabin, then I suggest really checking the dimensions just so there's no issues when you're checking in. The fourth tip that I want to share with you guys is packing extra clothes in your backpack, and by this I mean just an extra pair of shirt or underwear, undergarment, socks, whatever, like simple stuff like that, because if you're checking in your bag, you never know, it might get lost or it might just get delayed or whatever it may be. It has happened to me a couple times. It's not a great experience, so I always suggest just packing a little bit extra stuff in your backpack just in case that ever happens. The fifth tip that I want to share with you guys is if you're traveling with computers, tablets, iPads, whatever it may be, cameras, then I suggest packing the electronic and tech accessories together in your backpack or carry-on, just so you can be more organized and things are easier to find and easier to grab when you're on the plane. Mostly with chargers, I just tend to throw them in the backpack, and then there I am just sitting looking for my charger, and then it's a mess. So tip number 6 that I want to share with you guys is that stinky clothes. Yeah, the clothes that you use over and over on a trip. I suggest you carry a separate bag and just put all the dirty clothes in that bag, just so they don't get mixed with your neat and clean clothes. I suggest just bringing a plastic bag, or just use one of those packing cubes I mentioned earlier and do put your clothes in there. Also, it keeps the odor more sealed and in place. Tip number 7 that I want to share with you guys, it's very important, logical, but if you haven't traveled since 2020, since the pandemic, I do suggest always bringing your vaccine card everywhere you go, because you never know what the restrictions in that country, state, place, whatever you're traveling to will be, and also your passport. I suggest having your passport in a very safe place just so it doesn't get stolen or lost or whatever it may be. So another tip that I want to share with you guys is always try and nest smaller items into bigger items. So this could be just rolling socks into your shoes, or even putting your hairbrushes into your boots if you're traveling with boots. That little space that you save will come in handy later when you're packing. So one more tip that I want to share with you guys is if you're traveling with liquids, then you might want to keep those in separate bottles. I do have this 5-piece travel bottle set that I just got from Marshall's for like $6. And I like to label my bottles just so I know exactly what's inside of each one and what do I have in hand to work with. So these are just some packing tips that I practice when I'm trying to pack light for a trip. And if you want to follow along through my journey to LA for the first time with my friends, remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and see you next Friday.